Now has come time to bind off, and I want to use a stretchy bind off, so I thought I'd show you how to do that. So I've completed all the rows, and I have my ribbing is approximately 6 centimeters wide. And now we're just gonna do a stretchy bind off, because sometimes just a regular bind off, it can be a little bit tight and you don't want it to be tight around the waist. So here I have my stitch markers, so I know that that is going to be my last round, and I've just gone ahead and knitted the first stitch. Gonna purl the second stitch, and now for a regular bind off you would just drag this stitch over the first one, but that can create a little bit of a tight bind off edge, I find. So for this we're gonna do a stretchy bind off. So instead, now you've had your 2 first stitches, I'm gonna take this needle in through the front here, and then I'm gonna knit them together and then let them off. And then I knit this stitch, so I have 2 stitches again, and then I take my left needle, go in through purlwise both the fronts, and then I essentially knit them together. And then I just continue this and in pattern, so I purl all the purls and knit all the knit stitches. And this will create a really stretchy bind off edge. I try to do it not too loose, because the edge itself is pretty loose, so I try to tighten them somewhat, so because I just don't want it to be too sloppy and floppy. Alright, I'm down to my last stitch that I need to bind off, and I wanted to show you a little trick, because often when you bind off here at the end, there's sort of a little bit of a gap you can see here between where I've started and where I've ended. So what I like to do usually when I get to the end is I go in through here, the first stitch that I've bound off. So I take my needle, or actually maybe it would be this one, but I'm going to go through this one, and I grab some yarn. So I just put my needle in through, grab some yarn, so I get that on the stitch, and then I just use this needle, and then just this stitch that I have left from the bind off on the needle, I just go ahead and pull that over. So now there isn't a gap, and now this I can just go ahead and cut, leave enough of a tail so I can weave in the end, and then just pull the yarn through. And as you can see, there isn't a gap now, but still we have this one, so I'm just going to show you also a pretty nice way to fix that. I've just thread my yarn on a big tapestry needle, and now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in through, so I'm kind of sort of going to trace this bind off edge here. So I'm going to go in here with this thread and then back again into the stitch I came from, but then I'm going to take it onto the wrong side of the work. So here you can see completely invisible. So to weave in, I just usually try to go in a couple of different directions, take it diagonally, first that way, and then change direction, go up here a little bit, try to go through, so I almost break the yarn a little bit, just to get a little bit more friction, so my end won't come undone. So, and that is the stretchy bind off edge done. So it's very, very stretchy and squishy, as you can see, so this won't be tightening around the waist.